When I'm writing things down with my bucket list, everything I do when I do with my bucket list, and then getting about something get it with my bucket list involved and crazy when I'm writing on my bucket list. Everything I do on my bucket list. When I'm writing other stuff on my bucket list. Do some wild and crazy stuff on my bucket list. When I got some on be on my bucket list. What I'm writing on my bucket list. When I do what I want on my bucket list. When I'm bouncing, on my bucket list. Everywhere I turn around, it's my birthday coming up. Then I write it on my bucket list. I go to in bad on my bucket list. When I write about the good and the bad on my bucket list. Get up and ball about my bucket list. Getting ready for my bucket list. Then got some money being on my bucket list. And I think I'm about to do on my bucket list. Get some other people on my bucket list. It's a 24 hours and I write it down on my bucket list. Getting on down on my bucket list. I'm gonna write on my bucket list. Got like 100,000 words and I write it on my bucket list. If you do on my bucket list, can't say dog ball ready for my bucket list. Must bomb people on my bucket list. Want something ready for my bucket list. I'm gonna write it down on my bucket list. But in 24 hours on my bucket list of good, day to bad, what I'm gonna do about my bucket list. I'm all about my bucket list. Do what I want from my bucket list. Going in a wild and then crazy. Wanna write it up and down. Wanna be on my bucket list. That's my all about my bucket list. Let's be on my bucket list. Having something fun with my bucket list. Seeing it done, I scratch it off on paper on my bucket list. Guess something 1, 2, I don't say not write it down, up and down, it's all on my bucket list. That's a one that it's on my bucket list. But I scratch out the words on my bucket list. Getting all ready for my bucket list. There's a bunch of more people on my bucket list. What's on my bucket list? Getting a lot of crazy more people on my bucket list. All about my bucket list. Writing on my bucket list. What I do on my bucket list, I'm gonna scratch out all the paper on my bucket list. I got around 100,000 words waited on my bucket list and get it on my bucket list. Get it for the rest of the be about my bucket list. Gonna change song on my bucket list. Wild and crazy stuff writing on my bucket list. Give up on the people on my bucket list. What someone do on my bucket list. All about my bucket list. Thinking about my bucket list. Waiting on my bucket list. Things that I wanna do, I write it down on my bucket list. What I be about my bucket list. All about my bucket list. Do on my bucket list. Having something fun with my bucket list. Give me a quick number some bomb be on my bucket list. Bucket list. Bucket list. Bucket list. Within 24 hours on my bucket list.